There was once a young scholar who traveled far and wide in search of wisdom. He had studied the greatest texts, debated with the sharpest minds, and prided himself on his knowledge. One day, he arrived at a monastery, seeking to learn from the master. With great confidence he spoke, "Master, I have read countless books, explored philosophy, science, and the deepest mysteries of life. I have come to learn from you." The master nodded with a gentle smile, and motioned for the scholar to sit. Without a word, he picked up a teapot and began pouring tea into the scholar's cup. The tea filled the cup quickly, but the master did not stop. It overflowed, spilling onto the table, then onto the scholar's robes. "Master," the scholar exclaimed, "the cup is full. No more will fit." The master looked at him calmly and said, "Like this cup, you are full of your own knowledge and beliefs. How can I teach you anything unless you first empty your cup?" The scholar sat in stunned silence. He had spent his life accumulating knowledge, but for the first time, he realized he had never truly been open to learning. How often do we walk through life with a full cup, filled with opinions, assumptions, and the belief that we already know everything? We listen, not to understand, but to respond. We see the world, not as it is, but as we believe it to be. And in doing so, we leave no space for growth. Imagine walking into a library with a book already in your hands, convinced that everything you need to know is inside it. You look at the thousands of books around you, but you do not open them. Why? Because you already believe you have all the answers. That is how most people live. A child asks questions. A child sees the world with wonder. But as we grow older, we trade curiosity for certainty, wonder for pride. We fear being wrong more than we desire to learn. True wisdom is not about how much you know. It is about how open you are to knowing more. When you empty your cup, you let go of the need to be right. You become a student of life once again. You begin to listen, to observe, to understand. A wise farmer does not plant seeds in barren, crowded soil. He clears the land first, making space for new life to grow. In the same way, wisdom can only take root when there is space within us. The trees do not resist the wind. They dance with it. The river does not fight the rocks. It flows around them. And wisdom does not come to those who believe they have already found it. It comes to those who remain open, humble, and ready to receive. So I ask you, is your cup full, or are you ready to empty it and truly see?